Alright, hello everyone, and this will be the second tutorial on the Mythical Races plugin. This is actually an updated tutorial and I will only be explaining the new stuff that happens. I'm not going to explain from the very beginning because I am way too lazy for that now. And let's just get straight into it because let's both waste like 20 minutes of our lives because that's fun. Alright, so you first install the plugin, right? Actually, let's just delete the files, quit the server, reload the plugin, let it reload, and then we go here, we go on server, and of course we still have the effect clear. Let me clear myself. Alright, so we just first started the plugin, we just went into the game, and let's open up the config. So we have a couple new things, and the main new thing is block specific effects within the biomes and custom leveling. Okay? And what I mean by that is that we're going to have two new arguments to the data, which is looks like this, all, and we also have a few new options within each race, which is called level type, max level, gain XP, and XP per level. It's very similar to the very bottom thing here that used to be here, but now this is only for running. Okay, just remember that this is only for running. And this will all make sense within some time. So we're going to look at this race. Okay, so you already know how to make a race from before and how everything was. Now we're going to have a few new things called level type. So I'm going to explain level type now. Level type is how you want this race to actually gain XP. Okay, so the first thing we have is running. Okay, let's scroll up a bit more. We have a few types here. We have running, hunting, harvesting, building, fishing, and excavation. Okay, these are your 6 types of level types you can give a certain race. Okay, and each time they do a specific action for that word or that specific action, then they'll gain XP. And every time they do that specific action, they're going to get something called gain XP. Okay, so for example, if you kill a sheep, okay, you're going to gain 2 XP for killing that sheep. Okay, and if this was hunting, so if this was hunting, then that's what it would be. Excavation is just breaking any block. That's pretty much what excavation is. Fishing, obviously. And building, you place a block. Harvesting, harvest some crops. That's pretty self-explanatory in all honesty. Right, so we're going to keep this as running for now, because that's default. We'll keep the max level at 100, because that's the max level. The XP per level, that's the exact same as the previous tutorial on how it works per level. So the XP per level times the level of the player currently to needed to go to the next level. Okay? Hope that makes sense, but that is what it is. Alright, so now we're going to have something called Fourspace. This is new. Okay, so upon a player first joining the server, a lot of people requested that the player has to be forced to choose a race to actually play on the server, and this is what you can do. So if this was set to true, it would force a player to open up a GUI, and it would keep opening that GUI until the player picks a race. And as soon as they pick this race, then the plugin will be like, "Hey, you picked your race. You can now, you can no longer, you cannot play on the server." I mean, that's what it means. Okay, so that's explained. That's explained. Now we're gonna explain something else now, which is these two things. Right. Okay, so this argument here, it can be a couple things. Okay. So this little argument here can be, let me just copy it from above. 1 second, quickly. I know it's here somewhere, because I did type it here earlier. Did I forget to type it here? I swear I forgot. Oh, here it is. So these are the types that this can actually be. So this little all here, it can be one of these. All, above, mid, or below. Below means the block below the player. Mid means the blocks, the player's, the foot of the player and the head of the player, right? So if we go back to Minecraft and let's say, let's go to GMSC, let's get a stone. This is a player. No, actually, no, if I'm standing on this grass, the middle would be where this grass is, where there's a grass block. Not the grass underneath it, the grass block. Or, I mean the grass, not the grass block. Actually, better example would be this little poppy here. So this where this poppy's location is, that's the mid, right? And if we had, let's say, a 2-block flower, let's say, let me find one. I think this is 2 blocks. Okay, so this, we're filling up both mids. Okay, this is what mid is. Now above, of course, is quite self-explanatory. It's the block above the player, which is above. Now all means all 4. So the block above, the 2 middle ones, and the one below. That's what all means. Okay? And this last one here is actually blocks. So for example, we can have stone, okay? Or stone, or grass underscore block. Or we can have another block like diorite. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong, but you get the idea. So what we can actually do is this. So if the effect speed will only occur when you're standing on the block stone or grass block, right? Or you can do something like this, where this all here can be changed to savanna. Okay, so what this can be is now the potion effect speed will only apply in the savanna biome if you are standing on the block stone or grass block. That is exactly what it means, and that is pretty much all. That's all. That's all this tutorial is for. It's very short, sweet, and yeah, that's pretty much what it means. So you can keep this as all as you want. Basic, all basic, and yeah, I think that's all actually. Uh, yeah, that's what the 2 new things are. So these 4 new things are in the Force Race. It may seem like a small update, but it is actually a really big update, especially because it's block specific effects. You don't need to keep watching this anymore. But yeah, that's all. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.